Alright guys, welcome to day 3 of our tennis videos. The past 2 days we've been talking about different skills. We've looked at, of course, both the main strokes used in tennis, the forehand and the backhand. We also, the next day, talked about the overhead as well as the serve and different serving rules. Today and tomorrow, we're going to get into some more strategy. So I'm going to try to show you guys what these different strategies might look like as well as I can. It might be a little tough with only one person and obviously not on a tennis court, but I am going to try my best. So let's get started with some strategy. Alright guys, so this part of the video and kind of as we go along might look a little bit different. I think what I'm going to do is try to record like me drawing on my iPad, like what it actually looks like, because it's going to be tough for me to show you without having a partner and not being on the tennis court, but I am going to try to explain it as best I can and show you on the video. So again, all these strategies use the same thing that we've been learning. They use all those strokes, they use the serve, they use the overhead, all those things. The first one we're going to talk about is the up and back strategy. So this is all about moving your opponent where you want them on the court. So this can be used to move them up towards the net, or it can be used to move them back away from the net. As you guys will see on this video, we'll have the baseline, and then also we'll have the net. If you are moving your opponent back, you're going to move them back towards the baseline. So their feet are going to be near that baseline, and they're going to try to, they're going to stay there because that's where you're hitting the ball. And then when you want to switch it up on them, you can hit it short, and you can hit that ball up towards the net. So they have to move forward to hit that ball, and then they get stuck there because you might keep hitting it. Doing that allows you to keep them going back and forth, and it might have them try to hit a shot where they're going backwards and trying to make contact, because like volleyball, we want to try to make contact with that ball in front of us and not have to chase it down and hit a miracle shot. But what that allows us to do is keep our opponent on our toes. It gives us that advantage so that we can win the game and obviously get points from our opponent either messing up or from hitting a better shot. Alright guys, our next strategy we're going to look at, and again it's going to be that video of me drawing it for you, is going to be a side-to-side strategy. So this is one that you can use similar to up and back, but instead of hitting it far back and then short up, we're going to be hitting it to our left and to our right sides. So this again keeps our opponent on our toes. It kind of throws them off a little bit because they've got to figure out, is that ball going to my left side or to my right side? And the strategy is used well a lot of times when we hit that ball way to the left and way to the right. So we have to make them run to get that ball and get back. And if we keep doing that, they're going to get tired and mess up. So that's why this strategy is so important. Let me show you guys what it looks like on paper. All right, guys. Another strategy that we can use that we're going to talk about, and it kind of goes hand in hand with the side-to-side strategy, is down the line. So this strategy is used really well if you are, a little bit more advanced at tennis. Doesn't mean if you're not good at tennis that you can't practice it and get better at it, because that's what we all have to do. But you have to be accurate with this shot, because if you're even a little bit off, it might go out of bounds, and then obviously your opponent would get the point. But this strategy involves us hitting that ball down the sideline, right beside it, so that it can make our opponent kind of guess whether they want to hit it or not. Because if they see that it's really close to the sideline, then they might think, okay, that's out of bounds, I don't need to hit it. But really, it's in bounds, and you got the point. Or it might just cause your opponent to have to run all the way over there to the sideline to return the shot, and then you can hit it to the other side, and they can't get to the other side to hit it. Let me show you what this one looks like. Alright guys, so that is day 3 of our videos. Again, just to review, we looked at the up and back strategy, we looked at side to side, and we also looked at down the line. We will review those again tomorrow, and then we'll talk about the rest of our strategy for tennis, and that'll be it for tennis, and we'll move on to our next sport. See you guys tomorrow.